Okay, these are the things you're going to need for making your rain sticks. You're going to need a paper towel tube, toilet paper tube, or a piece of cardboard. You need paint, felt or some other kind of material, string, scissors, tape, and a mixture of black beans, rice, and noodles. And these are extra things you might want to have: beads, feathers, Q-tips, and you will need paintbrushes. All right, let's get this stuff out of the way. All right, so the first thing you're gonna do is, I painted my tube white. You don't have to, but I find the color works better if you paint the tube white first. Okay, so then I'm gonna open my paint. All right, so I'm gonna paint my tube. I'll get a brush, just choose this one. I'm gonna paint my tube. I'm gonna go around, paint the whole thing. Now you can paint this all one color and put a design on that once it dries. Or you can do stripes. In this case, that's what I'm doing. I'm doing stripes. Make sure I line up. Okay, so there's one. Then I'll go in with a yellow stripe. Strip on the side too. Okay, so once you paint your whole tube, I'm not going to paint this whole tube. I'm going to stop. I'm going to stop right here. Put this stripe on. I'm using acrylic paint, but you can use tempera, acrylic. You can even use marker to draw in here if you don't have paints at home. I think I'm going to add red. I was going to stop, but I think I'll just add the red. All right, so once I get my tube done, so yeah, you can use marker. You can even collage glue pieces of paper on here. I mean, use whatever you have and whatever you want. I happen to have a paint, so I'm using paint. But obviously you can use whatever you would like. If you do collage with paper on here, make sure you stick it down really well, and then you go over the top of it again with a thin layer of glue so it all stays down really, really well, and then that'll also seal it. Okay. Okay, now once I've painted this, I'd probably let this dry a little bit, and then I would go in. Okay, so once this is dried, I will go in with a Q-tip, and I might embellish it with some dots. I would do the same thing over here. And then all right. Then I might take black, the same thing, but I might do some circles. Okay, do just a little bit different pattern. Anyway, I would go ahead and design my whole entire tube, and once that's done, all my stuff out of the way, and then you got a painted tube. So once that's dry, once it's dry, and this one's dry, I'm going to take the toilet paper tube and I'm going to open it up. And I'm going to draw a circle. I will draw 2 of these. Well, maybe not. No, I won't. Actually, what I'll do is make a circle, fold this in half, and cut 2 circles out. Now you can use anything. I'm just using this because I figured a lot of people have this stuff at home. So you got 2 circles. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your 2 circles, and that's going to be your bottom here you're going to cover. So you're going to take this tape. I'm using duct tape. You can use anything though. I'm using this. I'm going to cut a piece. Put my circle in there. Put my circle on here. I'm going to pull this down. Pull this down. Then I'm going to take that same tape, pull a strip, cut the strip in half, and I'm going to come around the edge of this tube to make sure that that stays in place. Okay, so there's that. All right, now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to fill my tube up with the rice, the black beans, and the pasta. Okay, so this is one way you can do it. There's many ways you can do it. pretty good actually. All right, now I'm gonna take my other circle that I cut. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna cut a square off of here. Put my circle in the middle, like that. Put my thing over the edge. Put it down. Take my other strip of tape that I cut. Put it over the edge. Okay, so there. Now, next thing we're going to do is then you're going to cut something to cover up that tape. So you're going to come up a little bit. So I'm going to guess about this big. You're going to cut 2 of these so that you can wrap them around. But on this one, I'm going to use these. So then what you'll need is you'll need your string. And I take a fair amount off. Okay. I'm going to wrap the tube around. I'm going to wrap this around the tube. Wrap this around the tube. I'm going to take my string. And I'm going to wrap it several times and get it really tight. Okay, just gonna wrap the whole thing up. Okay, and then I'm going to tie it. Tie it really tight. Okay, there we go. Got the string. And then you're going to repeat that same process on the other side. Pull it around. Pull it tight. You want to make sure you're pulling it really tight. Really, really tight. Okay. And then we're going to tie it. Cut this off. Alright. Now the other thing you want to do, if you want to embellish it with beads, then you're going to string some beads on. Tie this in a knot. To just put some beads on there. How many you want to put on, but all right. I think that's all I'm going to put on. I'll put one more on. Okay, let's see. That's not going on, so cut that edge off. Put this in here like this. And then I'm gonna look for another red one to put on the end. And I'm gonna tie this and a knot right here. Okay, then I'm gonna take my tube and I'm just gonna tie it somewhere on the tube. You got this hanging down. You can maybe put some more on this end if you want. If you got a little piece hanging there and you want to just add a couple more to the other side. Tie knot so they don't come off, obviously. All right, tap that a few times. All right, I can embellish it here with some things, and if you want to put a feather on, you can just take a feather, stick it up in the hole of the bee, and it'll stay. I don't need the green in there. Oh, let's try a bigger feather. Okay, so that'll stay up in the hole in the bee. Do that on both sides. Okay. So there's that. All right, so this is another one that we did. It's got a little bit more decoration on it. Some turtles in it. This one's got an embellishment with some bells. This one, a round thing with some dots. And then here's this one that we did on the stripes. Add some embellishment on it, some feathers. Here's your project. Here's your project. Have fun, and I'll see you next week.